Hello and welcome to a Sunday stream. It's definitely been a long time, Miss Leo. Thank you very much for joining straight away. It has been a long time. I think it's my first Sunday stream in a while. I am running into some sync issues at the moment with my microphone and my desktop audio. I'm not exactly sure how to fix this, so I am currently working on it, which is why it says stream starting soon. You might be able to hear a car in the background, perhaps, and if I maybe put it away, you'll be able to hear one. In fact, I'll probably rev it a bit. There you go. You can hear that car in the background. I don't know what's causing this desync. I am trying to work on it right now. So it will be a couple of minutes before we get into game, and I am of course going around doing my little promotion things, going through different Discord servers and going onto Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and see what actually comes out from it all. What car is it? That is the car I ended the last stream off with. No, it's not. I believe you might want to double the cylinders. Right, let's see if I can first of all put my earphones in. And secondly, let's see what this sound issue is. 12 and 6 have similar tones. Indeed they do, just like the 5 and 10, actually. 5 and 10 also have very similar tones. I've been learning that firsthand. So, especially in the upper rev ranges. Right. Now I can actually hear this. Now the question is, I'm just going to go, first of all, I'm just going to jump in game. Yes, I do. I do have the same engine. How much do I love it? It's a good engine. It's a really, really good engine. I like the smooth power delivery. I'll be honest, I do wish there was a little bit more poke to it. Just a little. But it's good. It's definitely good. Right. Let's see what we've got. Yep. Now the only issue is here. Now you might be able to hear this if I just move my. There we go. How high does the ST rev? It goes up to 6,700, I think. Right, if you listen to this, you guys might note that there is a little bit of a bug here in my audio, because I will change gear. You will hear me change gear, but it will be about a second before the car changes gear. That's what I'm just trying to fix at the moment. It might go up to 7,200. I haven't tried it that high then. But there is a very distinct change there, and I'm trying to work out how to fix this sync issue, or desync, should I say? Unless I've fixed it somehow and it's not showing on your end. No, it's definitely there. Still doing it. Yep, still doing it. No, because if I rev it, you're not going to hear me actually pressing the accelerator. So, you're not going to hear that. Two seconds late. I'm getting about a second, if that. I wonder if that fixes it. That's about half a second now. That's about as close as I can get it right now. Right, well, we might as well start and start racing around and see what we've got. Let's just get on board with this. Let's do a couple of laps of this with this Maserati. I do quite like the Maserati. I'll switch on the lights though, because I like these cars with lights on. And let me know what the sound is like. I might drop the sound on it just a little bit so you can actually hear me. In fact, what I'm going to do is even better. I'm going to exit this. I'm going to start off with the Brands Hatch full track. Not the wet track, the full track. You guys can feel free to, whoever's watching. Unfortunately, Streamlabs is really not being great either, so I can't even see how many people are watching or what's going on. I can just I've had to put a pop-out chat so I can see what's going on the chat, because even the chat doesn't work. Oh look, one of the old photos that I took, or pictures that I took. But yeah, let me know how it goes, how it's all sounding, and what's going on. I will use medium tyres because I just don't like the softs. Sounds okay for voice. Thank you very much, Scooter. I haven't told you yet, but I bought a new GPU. You need to try an ACC2. What GPU did you get? Let's have a nice chat. What GPU you got? Get the brakes sorted. I should probably bring my timers up and everything as well. There we go. That's better. Vega 56. Ooh. I know someone who got a Vega 56 and now they're trying to get rid of it because they absolutely hate it. Apparently it's a bit of a nightmare. Right, hopefully you can hear me over this sound. Right, let's do a few laps of this because I really like this car, and I was driving this last time. But last time we had transit vans that we were avoiding with this car. This time, not so much the way of transit vans, more just my own driving and cold tyres, as you can see. Lots of power, no traction control, because I have a tendency to want to punish myself by switching off traction control as much as I can. I am pretty sure though that this audio is still out of sync and annoying. I need to figure out what's going on with it. It's supposed to be a beast for video editing. Yes, that is true. That is true. Really, I should have had a Vega 56 in my one, but no, I was sticking with the NVIDIA architectures. I've got one of those RTXs. Really, if my 780 hadn't blown, I would still be sitting with a 780 for now. Sound settings are fine. There's no desync between my voice and the actual audio and video from the sim. In which case, I think the problem may have resolved itself. Because on something like this, you can definitely notice it. That kind of desync. On a different game, perhaps not, but definitely on this. I feel like this is going to give me some really nice pictures. It's not a car I drive often, but I've driven it quite a bit in the past week on the 2 streams. So what I like about this car is that when it comes down the gears, it doesn't just immediately drop down. You actually hear it drop down the gear, though it's a paddle shift or though it's a sequential. You can actually, it's not just jumping up straight away, which I really like. I'll do a few laps of this and then we'll go to pictures. Unfortunately, if I can't read all the comments, I do apologise, because it's difficult to read while trying to drive a car fast. Beautiful, something about beautiful pictures. I agree, this will make some beautiful pictures. And hopefully Brands Hatch does as well. Again, locked up the wheel again. Don't text and drive. Yep. Yes, indeed. Don't text and drive. And don't read YouTube chat and drive either. I tried that on the last stream, and it was difficult. Say when I cross the finish line to see if you're in sync. That's a good one. Alright, I'll do that. Why did I think that this was coming up to be a left-hander? Sorry, a right... yeah, left-hander. I got confused there for a second. Well, it's this right-hander, then we have a left-hander. Clappers across the finish line. No, hold on. Crossing the start finish line now. Let's see if that shows whether I'm in sync or not. In sync, awesome. Okay, so if I just do a very aggressive gear change that you'll be able to hear going up through the gears, you should be able to match those as well. So I'll do it down the back straight. I'll do a very aggressive gear changes. And since the mic it's near the microphone, it should be able to pick this up. Here we go. See, that would tell me that it might not be. But if it says in sync and perfect sync, awesome. Alright, well, somehow I managed to fix that. How bizarre. Ooh, and as I almost lose control, I think it's time to go to a photo and actually get this show on the road, taking your request for tracks to drive on and cars to drive. Okay, that's good, because that means that also the ultra low latency is working really well. I really want to do just one more lap in this car. I really quite enjoy driving this car. And I'm just starting to get warmed up in it, unfortunately. As I have to swap cars, I'm just starting to get warmed up in this vehicle. He says as he spins it. That was a given, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, let's go for a replay. Save the replay for the pictures. Again, the reason I spun it is I was looking at the chat. And Leo's perfectly right. Let's get some nice pictures on this vehicle. I will actually get it into the chase view. In fact, let's get into some camera view so we can actually hear the vehicle, because you know that's the important part. Also, I can just have a quick check as to how many people are actually watching. Four concurrent viewers. Lovely. And Streamlabs OBS shows me 0 viewers. I've also been trying to work on the smoke effects, but I'm not sure if I've got the right smoke effects, because you can mess around with them now in the shaders mod and use old ones and new ones, and yeah. There is one thing I have to say about this car, and that is, it's not metallic. The paint's not metallic as far as I can tell, and that's kind of interesting. Not seeing a metallic paint on a car like this. But the noise of the car, absolutely fantastic. Right, now I can actually read what was going on. Thought it'd be interesting to try AMD hardware and drivers instead of just believing rumours and stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what this other guy wanted to try. He thought, let me just try out the AMD hardware, and he's actually very disappointed in it. I mean, that being said, in AMD's defence, the new Ryzen processors are very good. Far better than they have ever been, and now clearly a challenge for Intel. But you know, it's not going to be any good if their graphics cards aren't really up to scratch, and Nvidia's still blowing those out of the park, and people will look at those graphics cards and say, oh, AMD hardware here, and it's not quite there, and then they'll just be turned off the sort of processors. Me, I plan on sticking on Intel for the processor and sticking with Nvidia. No, I can imagine not. I can imagine that you'll have to see how they go, but I mean, 180 euros for a water-cooled version is, well, like you said, dirt cheap. I should have played Dirt's Rally. Oh, I know, perfect spot for a photo. I just saw one. I just saw a perfect photo opportunity. Somewhere along here. Okay, let's just listen to that noise again. And again. That echo's great. Right, let me see if I can sort out a nice picture here. Let's imagine someone was doing it from the side of a road. They'd be up. Let's say they're here, taking a photo like that. How would they want to do it? They would want to perhaps zoom in a bit. You want to be looking down the road, I assume. Give it a bit more of that, and then we're just stuck with, unfortunately, the fact that we can't really mess around with the focus or anything. I mean, is that going to give us a good photo? I try to put one of those. Ah, okay. 5700 XTs. Lovely. I don't know whether that's going to give me a good photograph. I mean, obviously it's going to have the motion blur and everything added to it as we drive past and take the photo. But this is where it always gets difficult. For me, I really like taking great photos. Maybe the car is too small in the frame. So, okay, I've got a better idea. What if someone took it like that? I mean, still, it doesn't really show much on the car. That's the problem, but I really want to have the Brands Hatch logo in it somewhere. Let's go over to the Marshall box and see, like, let's see from where the Marshall stands. What could he? Maybe we do just need to zoom in quite a bit. Oh, but that doesn't give us much to play with at all. Nope. Nothing really to play with there. What about this side? Even less to play with. Let's see. I've got to really work on this. So I'm thinking... I'm thinking this is a bad spot for a photo. That's what I'm thinking. If only we could take... If only the trees looked better. Maybe a drone shot. Okay, back... Maybe let's say... Let's say back here. Let's try something. Let's say back here. I still want the Brands Hatch somewhere. It's just right. Let's straighten this up. Straighten it up. Look down. Back here. I can't really get the shot I'm after. I really can't get the shot I'm after here. Maybe we'll come back to photos a little later. In the meantime, why don't you guys think of the next car track combo? What car you'd like me to try? Or what type of car, maybe, if not a specific car, and the combination and the track. Maybe what type of track or something like that. I want to try and maybe if I move back a bit, let's see what happens here. That's potentially interesting. Unfortunately, we can't change the... Annoyingly, we can't change the... what do you call it? The... what is it? Aperture? Yeah. And that's annoying. I wish we had the Gran Turismo style photo mode. You get the Gran Turismo style photo mode, but getting inspired to hook up your racing wheel, you should do so. You should definitely do so. There we go. Let's see what this does. Now, here's the difficult part. I have got to get this at the right time. Great. And it crashed. I had this the other day. I had the perfect picture just then, and it just ruined it for me. I had this the other day, and I'm not sure what caused it, but it was fine afterwards. Let me quickly try something. Let's try something there. Multiplayer with spectator where you could be a human photographer. That would be awesome. Paint to take out your flight yoke and pedals down. Yeah, I know that feeling. I definitely know that feeling. Right, let's see. Can I change the post-processing filter immediately? No. What's happened here? Why has it done this? Right, go back to... Give me that filter. Something keeps going weird with... Well done, Assetto Corsa. No filter. Hashtag no filter. Yeah. If only... Wait, is that not the same filter? No, that's the Sol filter. Okay. Right, let's get that lined up once again to where it was. I might be able to get a really good one here then. That's down. First corner, second corner, third corner. Here we go. Nope, actually on that one it's not that good. It's better there. Photo mode. I don't want photo mode. I want F5 mode. Okay, let's try that once again very quickly. This might be even better because I think the colours have come out a bit better. And we're looking at something like that. Try and straighten it a little bit. Messing around with depth of field a bit. And let's see if we can get this photo once again. Okay, take two. Okay, wait for the right moment, wait for the right moment. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Also, I just think I might just have another absolutely perfect moment just come up right here. If we can catch this at the right angle. Why can I never catch them at the right angle? It doesn't matter, I'll come back to it. Flames are brilliant. Right, let's go for another one. So, we can also have a look at the one that I've just taken. Not that. There we go. There it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, that brand hatch one was too blurred. That one, it caught it. That's not bad. Interesting style. Shows the speed on this. And I could definitely not take credit for that composition. Right. Let's go to another car. Pick a car, any car. Pick a make, any make. Let's do that. Let's see. I don't know what car to pick at all. There's too many cars that I don't generally drive. I will wait for somebody to tell me. I don't even know what the stream delay is here. It shouldn't be anything more than a couple of seconds, in theory. Old Ferrari V12. Okay. Andre, nice of you to pop in. Other Italian V12. Okay. So let's find a Ferrari and let's see if I've got an old V12 on it. That's got a... I can't remember what that's got. Was that a V12? Front engine V12? Was it a V8? I can't remember. I don't think you meant Formula 1 cars. That's got a V12. That's definitely got a V12, I know that. Okay, so we could try the 250 GTO. I don't generally drive the 250 GTO, so in fact I don't think have I ever driven this? I've ever driven it once, twice. What colour? Pick a colour, any colour. Maybe one without numbers though, so we don't really have many colours. Blue. Okay, so we've got blue or blue with white stripe. Is that lemon blue? Yeah, I suppose it is. We've got blue or blue with white stripes. So which one do we want? I thought that was Daytona blue for Ferrari. Hold on, what does it say on it? It just says blue. Great. I'll go for the non-stripe one, I think. And now for the track. What track? What track do we go for? Non-British for once. Okay. Let's go. It's a classic car. Should we take it out driving? Where should we take it? I always like the Nordschleife. I've never driven this car on the Nordschleife. It might be fun. It might be fun. We could take it through the LA canyons. We could take it around Lake Louise, although that's now getting very old. So maybe the LA canyons, or we could take it, like I said, on the Nordschleife. Not Zandvoort. Maybe not a racetrack that you normally associate with a racetrack. Maybe Spa. I mean, but that's a pure out racetrack anyway. Although there's public roads around it, but I don't know. Something tight and twisty, I think, for something like this. Do I have second? I do. I do have that. Why would we take it out there, though? Why would we take it there? I mean, I can easily do so. Let's take it for a few laps here then. Not tight and twisty, no. Alright, let's just take it here, though. This might be interesting to drive. Let's go. Time of day. Got slightly earlier. Weather. Let's go for... Don't want any rain. Don't want snow either. Perhaps some clear weather, almost clear. That'll do. And a light wind. Oh, you think it raced in that case? Hold on, let's see. This is a production car, though. I mean, I suppose that explains the French stripe on it. Alright, okay. Let's do that then. Let's run it with the... Oh, there's another one with the French stripe. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it may have raced here. But unfortunately, that means that we can only race the ones with the French stripe there to sort of match, which isn't the blue one. We could take the greyish one, Racing 25, Racing 23. It's actually my race number. Number 19, or... I like 25 because for some reason it reminds me of Herbie. I'm going to take 25 because it reminds me of Herbie for some reason. Not obviously not the number, it's just the colour of the vehicle. Let's go for it. Okay. The Herbie 250 GTL. Yep. The Ferrari with the mind of its own. Forget the love bug, the prancing horse, the lovable prancing horse. What happened there? Oh, I can only see this going badly. My frames are absolutely having a mare right now. What is going on? Might come and bite you later. Well, first of all, I hear for some reason my frames are having a complete mare. But let's see what this car's like to drive. There we go. Let's go for it. Oh, I love the fact that it fades on. The lights fade on the dashboard. They don't just pop on. They used to pop on when this car first came out. Interesting. Right. Well, let's give this car a go. I love the fact that the nose lifts up as I'm doing this. I have no idea what kind of speeds we're going to be getting up to in this car. Why is the map on? Go away. I think this is part of the Ferrari pack, which means I must have reviewed it. I must have reviewed it at some point. Oh, I can only see this going badly. Car with no turning, car with nothing. Mind you, it's got character, this car does. It feels good to drive. Old, but good. very careful on it. There's not much in the way of steering control. Let's see what we can do down this straight. There we go. Now we're opening up the taps. Fantastic V12. Does it have 5 or 6? 5. Top speed 150 miles an hour? 150. Looks like you have to brake around the 200 meter mark to get this car going. Or stop, shall I say. It's a good old boat. Actually, no, this isn't a boat. The Miura is a boat. This is no boat. This is surprisingly drivable. Surprisingly drivable. That's nice though. When it oversteers, it's you can tell. You can tell when it's oversteering. It just has a nice sort of progressive slide to it. It's great. Unlike the Miura, this is quite easy to see what's going on. I'm going to start braking harder, I think. Just imagine this car track combo in real life. Oh, I think that would have been great. I've just had 2 perfect shifts as well. Oh, that wasn't so good. Second to third and third to fourth was really good though. Those shifts felt good. This car just spends most of his time on the red line. Bit of a slide. This is going okay. Oh, that was a really good shift. And this set of corners messes me up in every single car. Well, at least that corner. This corner I quite like. I like going right the way out to the edge on this and then back in. The steering wheels are a little bit weighty on this. And then cutting in for this always gets me slightly. Once it's that first part, the opening into this section, that catches me out more than anything. There we go. And I think slam on the brakes there. That wasn't fast enough. Oh, does that count as a spin? I mean, I know it was sideways, but I corrected it. Maybe that's not a spin. Cut in and then back on the brakes. Let's try and get this corner right this time. That's better. It's a good car for trying to learn the track, because there's nothing here that dampens anything. Yeah, nothing here really dampens anything. So you really have to know what you're doing. Sliding the car again. I'm starting to enjoy sliding this car a bit. There we go. I swear Ferraris are not meant to be made for sliding. But here I am actually counter-steering out of every corner. Going underneath the turret, a hybrid back. Yeah, there is that. Nice catch, thank you. That was it's an interesting one. Right, let's see if I can brake slightly afterwards. It's at 200 meters this time. Slightly harder though. 300. There. Okay, that's pretty cool. That felt very 1960s. Just hit the brakes, slam the brakes and slide it into the corner. Trail brake to the max. That was a proper trail brake to the max. And gain 2 seconds doing it. I'll try that again. 300. There. Yep, done it again. A little bit more control this time, but still done it again. Why don't I drive this car more? It's a very visceral driving experience, this is. Very raw, very untamed. Doing some poor shifts now. Not great shifts. Let's see if I can get 4th to 5th right. That's a bit better. Try it again here. Hard on the brakes. Ease off to give me traction for the corner. And that kind of works. Oh, that's a really poor shift. Right, I need first this time. Don't mess up the heel and toe into it. That's good. You definitely have to heel toe into first, because you cannot get on the power if you you cannot come off the clutch if you do at any sort of speed. It just does not work. It does not want to play ball. That's nice. Bits better. Tighter line there. Should allow me to cut in for this a little bit better. And then subsequently that corner. There we go. And sliding very nicely right the way towards the finish line. Slam on the brakes. No weird sliding this time. That's not bad. Oh, that was... And as I mess up the... Yeah, Shock Dude, hello. Hopefully you are doing well this morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Alright, let's go find some pictures of this car at the Le Mans circuit. Can I slide it a bit? Yeah, there's a bit of a slide. Let's try one more slide here. Not quite as I wanted it to be. There you go. Sort of. Not quite, but... Ah, even. Lovely. Right, let's get onto some photos. Because of that area, yes they do. As far as I know, yes they do. Right, first of all, find the right place. So, gotta think about where. That might be why sliding's a bit weird. Yep, yeah. But it's an interesting. I'll be honest. The sliding in this, it's a lot more interesting than, I'd say, sort of some of the more modern vehicles. Get some of the TV cameras. That's quite a car to see. I feel like I should have done this sometime around sunset with a car like this, instead of sort of sunrise. Listen to that sound. I'll pop that volume right up there for you lot again. Oh, that off-throttle sound is really nice. Sounds almost like a full-on straight pipe on that. Well, obviously I don't think it is a pure straight pipe, but I think it's close enough. There is nothing sounding as great as this except for another 60 V12. I disagree. I think there are a few cars that sound as good as this. How about the McLaren F1? Okay, maybe that downshift was really good. In fact, that's where I want to take the next picture. I'm going to come up to, where is that, about here. This is where I really slid it into the corner. You're going to see me, there we go. I'll see that from another camera. That's a proper... Is there any other TV camera that could give me a better angle on that? Not the heli ones. Maybe this one. No. I think it's... Will the Thrustmaster TMX work with this game? I do not know. I tell you what, though, I can find out for you immediately. Let's go find out immediately. Thrustmaster TMX with Assetto Corsa. I mean, you do have to remember that this is an old title. I know many... oh yeah, apparently it works. Loads of people have got videos of it working. And according to... And that's on Xbox One. Does anyone have it? Is it an Xbox only? Or is it for PC as well? Yeah, apparently it works. You can check race departments as well for some more information on that. PC, yeah, I mean, best thing to do is check on race department and you will see what we've got. Now, I've got to really carefully watch this. Very, very slowly. So where do I want to grab? Do I want it exactly when I lock up? Or do I want it when I'm doing that? That's the question. I could get it right as that is probably the best corner angle for that. Right as I'm hitting the apex there. Oh well, there you go. Leosa said at the apex. Now, I do like the shadowing here and everything like that. What I need to do is I need to find a really good angle for this. And I think I need it a little bit closer to show what's going on with the vehicle. But I don't want it too close. So I'll start off by going pretty close to the vehicle. And obviously that takes away all sense of depth or anything. So now we've got no depth. Tell you what we do have is that tyre deformation. Have we got actual tyre deformation there? Or I don't know. Right. Perhaps looking down from here. Hold on. This is starting to look a bit more like a race corner. Slight angle, touching the apex. You can see the slide, the tree, the shadows of the trees going across, the reflections. That's an interesting, maybe a bit small. You think it looks weird from that far? I don't want it to be too close because you sort of can't see the whole corner, so you're not getting... I don't think you're getting the whole... The front looks too small. Oh, you mean maybe because of the angle on it? Okay. What if I'm going to zoom out again and maybe go closer and wider angle. Closer and wider angle. Okay. So we will like that. We'll then go, let's move ourselves over there, like that. Let's move a tad closer. I'm not particularly keen on the wider angle like that. much prefer to be off the sort of racing line where you'd actually expect a photo and do that to it. So moved it over sort of you should be able to see more of the front now. So you can see a bit more of the front. So you can see that car's it's got a longer nose. And I think that looks a bit better. I want to try that one, but before I try anything, I am saving this replay. Because obviously I'm going to take a lot more photos than just this. But I think I'm going to try that one and see what comes about. Just like that. The way I'm going to do it is... Oh, now I've got a nice... Suddenly it gives me a much better... Now it gives me a much better shot there. Now it's giving me all sorts of fancy shots. Where was I supposed to be? This is the back straight. Oh, this is the second one, not the first one. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not on that one. I don't like that style. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try, Leo, I'm going to try your idea a bit. Why is the shadow gone funny? There. To be completely honest, I'm not a fan of this shot at the moment. I am not a fan of this shot at all. But I'm going to try it and see what the photo comes out like at a much slower speed. Here we go. Here comes the turn in. Give me that lock. There. Now it's got a bit of smoke in the background as well. I wonder what that's going to give me. Alright, and we'll come back to photos later. Next car. That was an interesting drive. I didn't think of driving that. Here's that shot of the GTO. Interesting. Not perfect. Not perfect. But it's interesting. Interesting enough. Can I share replays with Patreon? I could, if you had the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Although, kind of my replays, but yeah, I could potentially do that. You'd have to have the exact same setup as me, though, for it to work properly. I'll have to look at how to share it as well. I'm going to choose the next car that I want to try out, and that's going to be a more modern vehicle. I am going for a... Yeah, you're going to need the Ferrari pack. That's one to go for. I like this Cayman GT4. Always have. So I'm going to drive the Cayman GT4 in... Actually, no. I'm not going to drive the Cayman GT4. What am I talking about? Let's try something that I don't normally drive or don't often drive. I am going to try this car. I don't drive this because Opinion on the new 718. I haven't actually really looked into it too much. I have not looked into the new 718. And I'm going on to the Nordschleifer. Let's go for the tourist one. There we go. I could always change the time of day, so it doesn't really matter what time of day I pick, but, you know. So there is a bit of a problem with driving this vehicle on the right. Where is it going to set me? Okay, this is good. Here it goes. Nothing. Semi-slicks. Semi-slicks. Is this a manual? Like? Oh, you're kidding me. I have a H-pattern gearbox in it. Thank you, Ruth. You're very, very kind. Turbo. As you can see, I don't drive this vehicle because it still has my force feedback right the way up. That feels good. Check the brakes on it. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one. Go on. Post how many times you think I'm going to crash. Put the number of crashes down right now. And let's get this driving on the road. 1 lap of the Nordschleifer in a car I don't drive. Here goes. Okay, flat 6, right? Yep. Twice on first lap. Only twice. You have a lot of faith in me. Okay. Here goes. That was 145 miles per hour. This car is very powerful. Pumping the brakes a bit. Try and keep myself going. There we go. The view in my rear view mirror, yeah, I know. Doesn't really help, does it? So how am I supposed to be able to see? I forgot I've left traction control and ABS on. Maybe I should make use of that. Normally I switch that off. I feel like for a car like this I need to have it on. The amount of laps I've done on this circuit is insane. And I still don't know the name of all the corners, which is just silly, but you know. Oops. I bunged that in the wrong gear. Not crashed yet. Leo, this doesn't count as a crash. I misshifted that one down on the downshift. I'm actually having to focus. This is awkward. Yes, I do know that name. I've seen some of his videos. He's very good. It's insane how many years I've been driving in a sim on this circuit. The hundreds, if not thousands of laps I've done on the circuit. I'm still learning the circuit, still learning how to take corners better, still learning how different cars react to different parts of it. Still finding new ways to crash. What car YouTubers do you watch? To be completely honest, I don't actually watch many car YouTubers. I don't watch much YouTube. I know. Blasphemy. I'm a YouTuber and I don't watch YouTube. I mean, what is this? Unfortunately, all my time is taken trying to make videos. I am subscribed to people like Drive Tribe and obviously Chris Harris on cars when he was doing it on YouTube all the time. I would watch him without a doubt. Occasionally I'll watch, is it Doug Muro? I'll watch him occasionally. Rob Dahm, he's pretty good. I did used to like seeing how his RX-7, now he's got a quad rotor, I think. A quad rotor on that, I was quite liked watching what he did with that. Who else was there that I used to watch? I watched a few car detailing videos every now and then, trying to learn a little bit more about how to best clean my car and look after the car. Engineering Explained, I'll watch him, but that's more engineering, less it's just related to cars, but it's just a bit better. Okay. I like watching Engineering Explained every now and then. It's nice to see how things that I know relate in the world of cars, and how other people explain them, and whether I can see whether I agree or disagree with some of his statements. Most of the time I find myself agreeing with his opinions. Obviously you can't really disagree with the facts. Facts are facts at the end of the day. See, I do watch. I've been watching him since way before. Very, very, very long time. Who else? Shall I go inside, outside? Inside. Here we go. Who else do I watch on YouTube that is a control? A car YouTuber that I know of. In a way, Vintage Beef used to do a bit about cars. He doesn't really much anymore, but he really likes his cars. He's really a Minecraft YouTuber, but he very, very much likes his cars. And he used to have an Aston Martin. I think he's got an F-Pace now. I think he might still have his Aston, and he's been after a Testarossa for ages. So yeah, it's Vintage Beef is pretty good. Those guys are all quite cool with what they do. Kurt J. Mack, another Minecrafter who really likes his cars, and Cone Dodger, same kind of thing. Cone Dodger 240 does autocross racing as well. Chris Fix, you can't really watch YouTube without watching Chris Fix, I think, if you like cars. But yeah, those are the YouTubers I know of that I have watched, but I don't really have much time to actually watch many of them. I'm sure there are a few others that I've missed. Obviously Misha, let's watch that on occasion. I used to watch a few of his videos. I remember one with was it this really crazy souped up BMW, I think. It's one of those. I remember seeing that. Oh, Car Throttle, of course. Now, I do like watching some of Car Throttle's videos. They're nice and short at times, and they're quite funny on occasion. The £1,000 Mercedes S-Class that they bought a few weeks back. That was interesting. Definitely interesting to see that. So yeah, there you go. There's the YouTubers, car YouTubers that I know of. I potentially do watch if I can. Okay, that's... I didn't crash. What's the name of the guy? The quad rotor, Rob Dom. And I crashed. Go on, laugh away. Rob Dom is the guy's name with the quad... I think he blew it the other day. He also has a nice Lamborghini Diablo. But yeah, he had a quad rotor. RX-7, or he's been trying to build one. I think he was trying to build a tri-rotor one. But yeah, that's that was that. I think I might do another lap of this a little bit faster. I think I'm going to go a bit faster, definitely. I think how many crashes on this lap? Good job on the lap without crashing. I did almost spin it though. I do fancy doing one more lap, trying to really push it though. And this time I'm going to do it without any traction control. Here we go. One more lap, no traction control. And you know what? No ABS. Here we go. Without stalling. You say 2 crashes if I remove traction control. Okay. Alright, let's see what we've got. You can hear the turbo whistling. Listen to that. 2 crashes, and I've got to get it faster than a 745. 745.19. I have to go faster. Here we go. Suddenly this seems a lot more dangerous. Yep, I can already feel the wheels locking up and everything. Oh, this is going to be a lot of pain. This is going to be a lot of pain. Traction control. I can feel the wheels skidding. I can feel them. There's ABS. Does this car have brake bias? It does not. I have a feeling faster than 745 may not be possible. The way this car is feeling, it's interesting. Some cars you switch off the traction control and ABS and suddenly they feel better, or for me they feel better. I feel more like I'm enjoying the car a little bit more. This car genuinely, without the ABS, is starting to terrify me. I just feel like it's got no way of catching. Right. Best time to brake is in the compression. Braking in the compression always works. I mean, I suppose that's a bit of a cheat, braking in the compression. But what else can you do? And just to make a point, I'm not going slow here. I am genuinely trying to push this car. You can hear the amount of times I'm locking the brakes. So nobody can actually say I'm not actually bothering. Okay. So far, it's alright. Once again, going to brake in the compression. There comes a crash. Nope. Hoo-hoo. I knew just to get off the brakes. I just knew to get off the brakes there. Just to give me enough speed to turn the car. Or sorry, enough traction to turn the car. Get back on them. Right, I know this one needs early braking. I tell you what, it's much harder to drive this car without ABS. Some cars you can drive without ABS. This car just feels like the brakes are just... I mean, I suppose that with a car that's designed to be driven with ABS, obviously the brake calipers are going to be bigger. You're going to press the brakes a little bit harder. Naturally, it's going to be designed for that. But this car seems like it wasn't designed to ever have ABS off. This is going to be an interesting one. Agility of this car is tremendous. Really just turns. No, 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 no. No, no, no. There we go. I don't think I am getting my 7 minutes 45. I don't think I'm getting my 7 minutes 45. No way. I'm trying to figure out now how I got my 7 minutes 45 in the first place. This car seems almost impossible to drive. Well, there's going to be a lot of puffs of smoke. Might be very careful here. Miss. Hit. I didn't hit it exactly. Miss. That's so important to miss that one. Lack of traction control really showing through there. Having to really get out of the power. Tyres are really cold. This is annoying me. I thought the tyres would be hotter than that. Okay, definitely having to brake earlier because I'm unable to actually put the power down on the brakes. I think that might have to do a bit with cold tyres as well. I just realised that it might be cold tyres that's also causing this, which is a concern. Which means that to heat up the tyres, I have to drive harder. But if I drive harder, I'm going to crash. So how does that translate? I can't quite get a solid translation there. There's a glitch in the matrix there. It's like driving F1 cars. If you go too slow, you're going to crash. And you probably think, well, why? You're going slower, how are you going to crash? Because there's no downforce. If you go, the faster you go, the more downforce you have. And therefore, you actually have more of a chance of not crashing. And then, of course, if you go too fast, then you crash. Because then the downforce can't keep you safe, in a sense. It can't keep you stuck to the ground or holding a corner or anything of the sort. It's YouTube Corner, which apparently has a real name that I do not know. I do not know the real name of YouTube Corner. If anyone has been in the chat, I'm sorry. I am focusing on... There's one crash. There's one crash. Okay. So, Leo, you said 2 crashes. Well, there's one. And normally, when there's one, there's bound to be another. In fact, there was almost another one right there. But yeah, I'm trying to focus on essentially not binning this car, which is proving to be more difficult, and perhaps maybe it first seems without traction control or ABS. I can't believe it. I might actually get this below 745. Are you kidding? As long as I don't bin it there. I think I've just done it below 745. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's the finish line. Floor it. $742. This car might be more powerful than a GT2 RS. I think it is. I think it is more powerful. It is more powerful than a GT2 RS. Well, there you go. 742, one crash, and kind of actually slightly tired doing that. Interesting. Very interesting. I think it's photo time. Now, the Nordschleife generally seems to be a place where I can take good photos. Come on, park up, park up. There we go. Nice. Okay. Right. Save that replay. That was a very, very interesting drive. And you know what? I might end up changing the time of day. I might actually end up changing the time of day on this. Only because I think it's going to look better. Where's my soul? Oh, come on, config. Weather, here we go. Let's go back. Let's go around that time. Oh, look, the moon's there as well. You think Bruges? I can't pronounce that. Brunchen? Maybe? I don't know. I can't pronounce that. It's not a word I can pronounce. Now, the Nordschleife has loads. The Nordschleife genuinely has loads, and I'm literally going to start with this one. Because this is how many the Nordschleife has. You could literally... I mean, I might change the time of day just for this photograph. But just to get a very simple wallpaper style photograph of this vehicle. You're talking about how easy it is to get one of these. I'm actually going to take a look at what we can get. Oh, close enough. Oh, that's fairly good. So maybe I need to change the time of day on this. Is it nice that you can... That front split is scary. It's not as low as it looks. Hold on, hang on a second. There you go. It's not as low as it looks. I mean, there is so much space there. You could put your whole hand underneath. Yeah, it is pretty low. I plan on putting a splitter on my car eventually. I think a Maxton one. Eventually, they're not that expensive. So I'm thinking of that maybe. Alternatively, we could go this like that. I don't know. I need to change the time of day. I've actually got a bit tired after that. That's really bad. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. You can just see the colour of that car. Just shining. Now I just need to figure out where. I mean, there are so many places I could take this kind of shot from. There's here, there's not there, There's here, there's everywhere. Here. It's just anywhere you pick, you can take a shot from this side of the car. But I think taking a shot like that, I think that might be that might be the shot to take. Right, now how do you take a wallpaper style shot? That's the next one. That's the next one, right. Oh look, Groot has entered the chat. Taking some photos at the moment, seeing what we can actually accomplish here, and seeing what can be done. Just trying to work out a couple of angles for a couple of shots, and then we're going to move on to perhaps another car. This car does look amazing. A very, very absolute handful to drive. I just finished doing a lap in it. I wonder if I can get rid of the shadow on that side. Oops. Oh, I could even change the weather. I forgot about that. That might make the car look even nicer. There we go. Could this be a wallpaper shot? I think this could be a wallpaper shot. So I just have to wait for it to come along. So I'll just go back, speed up. I wish the daytime running lights were on. Those are DRLs, right? I'm going to take this shot and see what comes up. Okay, so maybe. Hang on. What if I put the shadow on this side? No, the shadow on this side doesn't work. Let's give it a little bit of shadow on that side. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, this is going to look good. So what we're looking for, the point where the brakes are hit. Okay, I'm just trying to work out. Probably about 132 is where we're taking our shot. Or there. 134. Alright, let's try it. See what we get. See what we get. Right. Okay, that's a picture. I think that's a really good picture I've taken. Here we go. I think that's worked. I think that's a very nice picture. I mean, not absolutely perfect. Could do some color touch-ups on it or something in Photoshop or something like that. But that's almost wallpaper worthy, I think. Thank you. I was thinking of taking a couple more, but we're running out of time on the stream, so I'm thinking perhaps let's do some driving. Let's do a little bit more driving. Oh yes, still running Windows 7. Still running Windows 7 until did I save this replay? I don't know. Get a double check. There we go. Yeah, still running Windows 7 until January. And then I'm going to see what comes up. Let's go for, I tell you what, let's do a GT3 race. Let's do a few laps GT3 racing, flat out. Me getting battered by GT3 cars left, right and centre. What track should we do it at? Spa. Because I know Spa. I think it's going to be quite nice. We're going to go for scattered clouds. And you know what? We're going to do something pretty cool. We're actually going to do a 60 times time multiplier. And we're going to start at midday. One minute should be 1 hour. It should be pretty awesome. What's going to happen on this? I'm going to pick my car that I'm always used to, even though I don't drive it much anymore. That is my 650S in my colours. I'm going to set the race, the grid type, to the GT3 presets. There we go. I'm going to start, I don't know, there. Can I not put my start position random? Yeah, I don't. Can I not put these lot on random? Random locations. Let's see what comes up in this completely random grid. Hopefully cars end up all over the place. There we go. That'll do. Okay, do we have two 650Ss? We do. I'm going to get rid of one. So that's me. There we go. Okay, it will be 10 years old next month. I know, it's absolutely fantastic. Right. Let's see, it's going to be about 2 minutes a lap, roughly. So we're looking for, let's do a 10 lap race, 20 minutes. That should be enough for me to, let's see if I can drive for 20 minutes without dying to these opponents. Most likely they will absolutely demolish me, but, well, let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. Here it goes. One last thing for today's race, for today's stream, should I say. Oh look, there's a photo I took of a GT3 RS. I forgot I took that photo. And let's see what happens. You guys are hopefully going to enjoy this. And we should go from day to night and hopefully to the next morning. That's the theory. Right, I'm going to leave this exactly as it is. I'm going to leave everything exactly as it is. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Here we go. I've just been mugged off around the inside, I think. Oh, I don't want to go 2x2 up Eau Rouge. I don't fancy this. I don't trust the AI up Eau Rouge, so yeah, I did not fancy that. Okay, well, I've been beaten off the start line, but that's because I had the outside line. That wasn't going to help me at all. But let's see what I can do now. I've got to get myself into the groove. Obviously, I don't drive these cars often, nor do I actually race these cars often. I feel like this needs a bit more force going into it. Feels very light. That's starting to feel a bit better. Why was it on 70? This is the unfortunate side about not being able to actually do this as a career or anything like that, or having so many things that I do on YouTube or whatever. you don't get to really hone your skills on a single title or a sim like this. I feel like I could do fairly well on something like this had I had a decent chance, but unfortunately I don't. But it's still good fun nonetheless. I mean, I'm closing in on this pack now. Right, time to take on Godzilla. Oh, this is stupid. That wasn't as stupid as I thought it would be. Of course, Godzilla got me back. No, he didn't. In the meantime, I'm going to... Oh, he's there. He's still there. I hate this. And once again, I'm going to get stuck. I've made the exact same mistake twice. Please have a better run. I do not have a better run. I am not going side by side up Eau Rouge again. Although, that's worked a lot better for me. I don't know what the time of day is right now. I thought it was supposed to be... I think time is passing at a 60 times rate. I hope it is. I mean, it'd be unfortunate because I think when it gets to night, I'm going to be absolutely demolished in this race unless I can stick with somebody and actually see what's going on. But I do want to at least race to the sunset. Just to give you guys an idea of how far Assetto Corsa has come over the years. Since it was first... When did it first come out? In beta 2014? Or alpha or early access, whatever it was. 2014, and 5 years later, this title, which I've owned for almost all that time. You know, I've owned it since 2015. But having... Ooh. Was that dirty air? Perhaps, I don't know. Certainly wouldn't have expected the car to stop going around like that easily, but it did. Come on. I need viewers to egg me on. Oh no you don't, Godzilla. No you don't, Godzilla. I can hear you behind me. That was poor from me, but whatever. I'm not sure if I touched him or not. Whatever it was very close. Whether I touched or not, it was very close there. Right, this time, getting onto the inside. Dive bomb. I'm not letting this go. The cars ahead are getting away from me. I want to catch them. The sun is definitely going down. The shadows are changing. The lights are going to be coming on too. This is great. I love being able to do this with Assetto Corsa as well. And that is just, you know, accelerate time in such a fashion. And now that we've got, thanks to Sol, now that we've got the whole 24-hour racing, it's awesome. This car is a roadblock. I'm certainly faster than it. I need to find a way past. Oh. Assetto Corsa physics. Slight touch and suddenly you go around, but the car in front does not. I guess that proves that I didn't touch the other car. Right, Come on, I need to get past this guy. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I need to somehow get past this guy. I suppose that's the thing about racing. You might not be the fastest. If you can keep the guy behind you, then you're going to win. That's what happened today in today's Formula 1 race. Don't know how I'm going to do this. Got to try and figure out where I can line up a move here. I've got it. I've got him. Oh, may have cooked that slightly too deep, but I think I managed to make it stick. Sun's definitely going down. I'm going to switch on my lights nice and early. For the first time I'm in clear air, I don't know what to do. I don't know my braking points, I don't know anything like that. But yeah, here we go. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can catch these guys in front as night falls. And I lose all sense of braking points. It's amazing what darkness does to you in a game like this. You just start... You see, the thing is, I feel like humans slow down at night in racing. I do feel like they genuinely slow down. I need to investigate this and have a look at Le Mans racing and see what the lap times are like, the fall off as night falls. But obviously the computer does not. So... hopefully everybody watching, or that has been watching or has watched, as that Lamborghini tries to make a move but ends up touching the grass, has enjoyed this stream. If you do, please don't forget to hit that like button on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos on Assetto Corsa should you want them, or many other titles, other series. Turns out I'm actually doing quite alright here. Also, if you really do like the videos and can do so, you can support me on Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively appreciated there. And you can also find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. That's how you'll know when I'm live. Oh, now we're talking GT3 racing at night. Now we're talking. I don't think there is anything much more stunning than GT3 racing at night, with all these various cars, various different lights. Look at those yellow lights up ahead of that Ferrari, I think. Oh, I've got a really good one here. I don't know where to go though. No, wait, I can go here. This is amazing. Right now, I just have to make sure that I keep myself focused as we're halfway through this race. I don't want to miss out or lose out here. Being distracted, for example, by those fantastic lights in the distance. I have to really focus on the here and now. This Jeanette is holding me up too. It's a good fight though. It's a really good fight. Enjoying it. Connected your wheel and had the Windows update. Oh, I hate Windows updates. Okay, can I dive this guy inside here? No. This is great though. This is proper racing now. And I genuinely like this. Right, can I get close enough to him at Eau Rouge to have a run top of Radion and then down the Kemmel Straight? I don't think I can. I don't think I'm close enough. I'm gonna have to try some other way. Lap 6 of 10 though. We're almost there. Got some weird smoke coming from the car ahead. Was that from my car? That was a weird smoke effect. I can see some weird smoke. It's not raining or anything, so it's not spray. How close can I get to these cars? I want to take both of these cars on, both Chinesses. Ooh, there's that Lamborghini looking up my inside. I need to get past this guy. This'll do. This'll have to do. It's not happening. I need to get past him. He's backing me into that Lamborghini. Okay, here we go. This is much better. Okay. Just have to really trust that this is going to work. Oh, it did. It just did. Okay, next one. There's another Ginetta right there. Can I get past this one? That's what, 8th place, I think? That's 8th place. Okay. Good exit out of the source. He's had a better one though. Wobble up Eau Rouge, that's no good. That doesn't help me. Nice race, thank you. It's tough. Although the sun's coming up again, which I'm really happy about. I love this 24-hour timing and just speeding it all up. It's great. We've raced all the way through the night. Gives you a vague idea about how 24-hour racing feels. Yeah, how things change and how your thoughts change. And to be completely honest, when it got dark, I actually started feeling a bit... It did start feeling different. The race started feeling different. I was more on edge. I was more focused on the race, but at the same time, I felt like I was fighting to keep my concentration. Which is cool. Really cool. I need to get past this next guy. Got 2 laps to go after this one. Where am I going to get past him? I'm thinking down to the chicane. Probably my best bet here. Or not. That'll do. That'll do. Just really defend hard on that. Close the door. And then power out of the chicane. Oh, that was good. Okay, so I'm in 7th. Can I get 6th? 2 laps to catch 6th. 2 laps to catch 6th place. Can I get it? This has turned out a really nice race. I'll leave my lights on for now. Might turn them off in a moment. See what comes up. What happens in the next couple of moments. I'll switch off my lights. Tiring. I don't know whether the sun's come up sufficiently for me to be able to switch off my lights. I think perhaps it has. I'll see what the car in front of me is doing. They've switched off their lights and I'll probably follow suit. So I don't actually know what time of day it is. I mean, it's gone well. This race has gone well. This stream has gone well. And of course, as soon as this race is over, I will be ending the stream. So, like I said, to everybody who was watching, has been watching, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I certainly enjoy driving some of the vehicles that I don't necessarily drive on stream. Certainly enjoy driving them. So I'm trying to put in some laps now. Last couple of laps, really want to up the pace. Certainly am upping the pace, as you can see. I'm already 0.75 of a second up on my fastest lap, which is saying something. Over a second up. Some Mercedes-Benz ahead of me. The V8 engine, I can hear it as well as see it. And I closed in 2.2 seconds. I think is how much I gained on that lap. Question is, how much can I gain on this lap, and is it enough to catch the Mercedes in front of me? That's going to be the question. Lap 9 out of 10. I thought it was lap 10 of 10. Lap 9 of 10 apparently. I have 2 laps to go. 2 laps to catch a Mercedes. Can I do it? I think I can. I mean, he's close enough for me to be able to hear him now. And you can see I've just set a couple of purples as well. Doing some personal bests as well, but not quite. Actually, I am getting a lot closer to this Mercedes. A lot closer to this Mercedes. Can I get the Mercedes on the next lap? think I need to line this up. I can't go for a move. I certainly can't go for a move on this vehicle and then just assume that's going to be it. I've got to line it up and make a fully committed move. And if it's going to be a fully committed move, it needs to be properly done. Lead us on the final lap. See, that's how far we fell behind. Okay, what have we got here? Let's plan it. Don't think I'm close enough here. Definitely not close enough there. Wasn't close enough there either. He's got better acceleration than I have. It's not surprisingly not driving defensively. Right. I think I can make the move down to the bus stop chicane this lap. Come on. Or even before, that was much better from me. Coming onto the Camel straight now. Oh, I'm just running out of speed here. Although he is playing a very good defensive game. I like this slightly more smarter AI in Assetto Corsa than what they used to be. But you can see how much time I'm losing behind him. Just trying to find a way past. It's not happening. Here we go. Okay, time to really get on his tail. Put the pressure on. That was a slight defensive move. And just as I go wide, this is it. I have to get on his tail right now. Out of this, I have to be right there. Go. Oh, I think I've messed that up. I think I've messed that up, but I'm going to try anyway. I should have gotten the power earlier. See, I needed that run. No, I've got the run. Nope, he's got me. That was not bad. That was not bad. And with that, I am going to actually end this stream. I'm a pretty good racer for a pilot. Thank you very much. I actually used to do a lot of racing at some point. So let's just wait for the rest of the cars to come along. I've been racing in Sims for a very long time. Just generally know a lot about cars, but I do appreciate the compliment. Hopefully you could say, perhaps if you watch a flight stream, that I'm a pretty good pilot for a racer or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching. Here comes the final few cars, I think. We've got 3 cars to come. One's coming up to the checkered flag now. Looks like they're just coming out the chicane. And then one's quite a ways behind. He's still just starting the 3rd sector, so it's about 20, 25, 30 seconds away, I think. But we'll just wait for that guy, and we'll be done. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Like I said, please hit that like button, and I shall see you guys in another video. I need to get back onto making X-Plane 11 videos and the like, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. There's lots coming on this channel. There is a lot coming on this channel, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Lots of great stuff, hopefully that you'll all enjoy. And I think, yeah, that's about everything I need to say. I'll see you guys next time. I'll start the replay. I'll leave you guys with the replay for a bit, if I just click replay and then save it as well. I'll press save on that replay. Make sure it saves. There you go.